Hi everyone, today we're going to do a quick tutorial using Specialty Flocked Tulle in heart shaped. We're using pink as our base or as the main color, and then we're going to use this tulle that's specialty, and it's got the raised hearts. That's what flocked means. It's raised as our accent. And I've already done all the cutting. I've cut it in the pixie shape. You can make this into a skirt or a dress and wear it anytime you want. For pictures, it's great. For special occasions or just for feeling like a beautiful princess. Alright, so we're creating this on an elastic base. I showed y'all this in some other tutorials. All this is a couple of dowels that I attached with ribbon, and it makes it really easy for me to tighten my slip knots without messing up the integrity of my elastic base, and I'll show you that as we go through the process. The waist size that I need is smaller than the shoulder area of my mannequin, but I like to make sure that I put as much tulle as possible. So I like it to be a little stretched out so that way I can add more, and then when it goes onto the waist you don't have very many gaps or any gaps at all. So we're going to take 3 pieces of our tulle. I wouldn't go more than 5 because it starts messing with your slip knot. Now I don't mind if it's staggered, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it, fold it in half, and then I'm going to have it a little staggered, meaning that one tail is going to be a little higher up than the other. I'm going to squish this top part right here. Bring it under my elastic base. Widen it with my fingers and gently tug down. Now I'm barely going to tug right now, okay, because I'm going to go back after I've placed it initially. Folding it in half, letting it be a little longer on one tail side than the other so that it has a staggered appearance. Squishing that top area, and it just makes it easier to work with when we do that. Bring this down a bit. Okay. Use my fingers. Bring the tails through the folded area by widening it with my fingers. Tugging just a little bit. And I'm going to keep doing this throughout the whole elastic band. Bring them together. Fold it in half. Just like this. Got one a little longer than the other. If you don't want that, then you just bring it where they're both as close together as possible on the ends. Bring it through. Gently tug down. All right, again, let's do it again. Bring them together. Squish that top area right here to make it easier to work with. Bring it underneath your elastic. Pull it up some. Take that folded area, widen it with your fingers. I'll do it exaggerated so you can really see it. See? Now bring your tails through. Use your finger as a guide. And gently tug. We'll tighten it when we're finished with this placement. I have placed all the tulle on here for the primary color that we were working with. Now I'm going to take my dowel. I'm going to pull it through. I'm going to put it through the slip knot. I'm just going to gently tug some more. But it's not messing with the integrity of the elastic base. It's not going to change the size on me. And see, now I have a lot more space that I need to fill. They're nice knots, nice and clean. Now it's time to place a specialty tool. Now if you want to be even more cost effective, you can take your primary color tool that you're using and combine it with this, making sure that the specialty tool shows up on top. Or you can just use the specialty tool. Totally up to you. Now I am only going to use 2 pieces. I'm going to take a look and see what it looks like, because this is thicker and it's harder to work with. I'm going to bring it together, fold it in half, stagger it just a bit, scooch over the rest of the tool that's already placed so that I can make a spot for it if there's not already one. Then I'm just doing the slip knot method again. Now let's take a look if only placing 2 is going to cause too much issue, if it's going to look wrong. I like doing the specialty flock tool on an elastic base because it is so time consuming for me to create these on the crocheted band, but I can. It's just, it's harder to work with because you always want to make sure where your slip knot, where you're tightening it, it's not directly on the flocked area, because then you have bumps and then it doesn't look right. All kinds of mess like that. Nope, doing 2 pieces looks just like doing 3 pieces of the pink. So we're good there. Bring it together, fold it over, squish it as much as you can. Bring it under your elastic. Widen that folded area with your fingers. Bring your tails up and through the area you've widened with your fingers. Take your dowel, or you can use your finger. It's all up to you. And gently tug. And again, not messing with the integrity of the elastic base, which is fantastic. And so far, it's looking really cute. So I'll finish this up, show you the rest, and if I place ribbon, I'll let you know that too as well. And show you some photos once we get this all set. Alright, so we've got all the tulle placed. I will tell you now, we did 20 inches in length and folded in half. It was a 10-inch end result, and then I angled it. So we're between 8.5 and 9.5 inches in overall length for this tutu. And I used only 1 specialty tulle roll. So this is very inexpensive to create, and it's really, really cute. An idea also that you might consider, instead of it just being for a child, if you've got some of those athletes out there that run 5Ks and do runs for special causes, here's an idea for you. We've done a few different tutus for those that ran in a 5K for breast cancer awareness, and some that have done the marathons with Walt Disney. So it's a great idea, and it's not too expensive. And when you're making something like that for an event like that, you're going to want to have the tool short because you don't want it to be too heavy. They're running 5K. Hello. So that's an idea for you as well. The knots, I want you to notice, they're nice and clean, so I don't necessarily need to put ribbon around it. It's all based on your preference. And if I did, I'd either put white or try to use a pink ribbon. But here it is. Let me show you at the waist now. See how cute that is? I love it, love it, love it, love it. And it took me maybe a half an hour from start to finish, including cutting the tool. So it's quick, simple, and lovely. I went ahead and decided to add hot pink ribbon around the elastic base and create a cute bow. Now I've sped this up for you, and it's just going over and under, in and out throughout the entire elastic base, making sure that it's loose enough so that when somebody tries to put it over their hips or on, period, that they can do that easily and it doesn't mess with the elastic and the size. We thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our video tutorials. If you are looking for a great gift idea that has education in mind, make sure that you check the link in the description. Or if you have no time for DIY, we've got various specialty tutus available, made to order with your size specifications in mind. Music is graciously provided by Jasper Sawyer. Remember, anything you create is going to be fantastic. Why? Because you took the time to create it. From my family to yours, have a blessed day.
Darkness, bitter, bitter for all the things I've done. I'm trying to move on, but all the guilt is hitting me at once. I hope you're happy with the one that wants you out my life, but the stars are falling from the sky. Stars falling straight from the sky. Hey, the little bird disappeared in front of my eyes, and I know that everything's falling, falling. There ain't no stars to light the sky. It's taking me time, but now I see that I was wrong. I should have been there for you and made you feel at home. All this heartbreak, girl, I urge, but I still feel it when it burns, and I'm falling from the darkness, and I'm bitter.